shot. We got a good one, guys, today. It's called Shoot Your Shot. This is Wednesday's workout. We're going to put 18 minutes on the clock, and you're going to try and crank through as many rounds and reps as possible. We're starting off with a big chunk of this guy right here. 45 wall ball shots. We're going to set ourselves up. Remember, we want about an arm's length distance plus a couple inches from this target. It should be a mostly vertical shot, not a horizontal shot. We're way back here. We're now adding more difficulty to our shot. All right, when you set up for this thing, remember we want it in this front rack position so that we can see the target over the top of the ball. It's here in front of your face. You can't see it. Load it up here. You don't want to be holding it down here like this by your belly. We want the hands underneath the ball. That's going to give you the best upward trajectory. So setting up here, we're going to crank through 45 wall ball shots. You're going to get that hip crease below the knee at the bottom. As you come up, you're going to pop your hips, throw, hit that target, catch, and squat again. See, a lot of you guys, you're catching this thing halfway down your squat. Wait until the ball gets your hands, control it to your chest, then drop into the squat. Should look something like this. Let's see if I can do it with this lighter ball. Gives you a chance to kind of swing those arms, rest and recover. But 45 reps is going to eat up quite a bit of your energy. So pace those things out, break them up into manageable chunks. If you can't do the 45, and let's say 4 sets or less, it's probably too heavy. We gotta just reduce the number of reps. But when you're done there, we are gonna get on our rower. You guys are going to crank through a big chunk of row too. So we went for 45 wall balls. We'll go down to a 30 calorie row for the guys. And I believe that's a 24 calorie row for the ladies. All right, expect to be on there for about 2 minutes. Maybe more, depending on how hard you push on the wall balls. So when you're done, this bar does not do this justice. You're going to be on a heavy barbell deadlift. When I say heavy, I say we're talking about 75 to 80% of your 1 rep max. So if you have a 100-pound deadlift, that's 1 rep that you can do. You're doing 75 to 80 pounds on your barbell. We're going to crank through 15 deadlifts. This is that power lift that we drive the bar from the ground to the hang position. Shoulders behind the bar, knees and hips locked out. All you're doing is picking up a heavy object off the ground. You're designed to do this. Lower body pulling exercise. For 15 reps, you're probably looking at sets of 5 or maybe even 4-3, something like that. You're going to break these sets up into manageable chunks. If you're down to sets of 3 for 5, especially in the first round, it was probably too heavy to begin with. Let's make sure it's still doable for you. Because you can see the men's weight is 275. That makes the women's weight, what, 185. That's pretty heavy. All right. So definitely a challenging workout today for Wednesday. Shoot your shot. You guys at home are going to grab your dumbbells, and we're going to crank through a workout that's not so similar. We're going to try and keep it as similar as we can. Call it 3, 2, 1, go. You'll also have 18 minutes to start off with a single dumbbell overhead walking lunge. We're going to go 50 feet. So you're going to measure out 25 feet. Let's say this line is the start of my lunging. I'm going to load this dumbbell up, blocked out over my shoulder. I can even angle it back a little bit. We're going to do a big lunge, back knee kisses the ground, step and stand to full extension, and then step forward with your next leg. You're going to continue walking for 25 feet. You can switch arms whenever you need to, but I'd switch after 25 feet. You'll find that one arm has a little bit harder time than the other one. I want you to crank through, 25 feet down, 25 feet back, making sure that back knee kisses the floor. The bigger your steps are, the less steps you'll have too. So nice big steps. Whenever you lunge, we're always looking for that knee to be over the heel. All right, you don't want to be in this condensed position. 1 is a shorter step. 2, it over compresses the knee and the ankle. And you obviously don't want to be way out here. You might not be able to get back up, especially with the dumbbell overhead. So 50 feet, 20 feet down, 25 feet down, 25 feet back. When you get back, you're going to grab your dumbbell, and we're going to do a single dumbbell goblet thruster. We've got 15 of these, I believe. So you're going to hold both heads of 1 dumbbell in your hands. You're going to squat on down as you come up, pop your hips, and send it overhead. It should look similar to that wall ball, except for we're not throwing the ball, we're not throwing the dumbbell, and it's a little bit heavier. When you're done there, grab that dumbbell again, we'll do another 25-foot overhead walking lunge. Hey guys, 50-foot overhead walking lunge. If you're strong enough, maybe you do the right hand on the first 50 feet, and then on the second 50 feet, maybe do the left arm. Whatever you need to break it up, but when you get back, you're gonna grab your 2 dumbbells, and we're gonna do 15 double dumbbell deadlifts, okay? Or get something super heavy. I want you to crank through a heavy, heavy deadlift, heaviest objects you can find. Hopefully it's 2 dumbbells that you have at home. That'll be 1 round when we're done there. You'll start cranking through a second round with those overhead walking lunges for 18 minutes for you as well. That is shoot shot. Good luck, guys. That's Wednesday. Have a good one.